welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna discuss today a really hot topic, which recently there are some revelations and the secrets Ben Stokes he revealed in his book, and I'm gonna tell you today what he has actually revealed. England all-rounder Ben Stokes was baffled by India's run-chasing strategy. I'm talking about the World Cup match 2019 last year, a league match between India and England. And Ben Stokes, he has revealed some shocking facts in his book. And basically, that what he was trying to say in his book is that he was baffled by India's run-chasing strategy during their World Cup game last year, in which he found Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma approach mystifying, and saw no intent from Mahendra Singh Dhoni during the run chase. In fact, Stokes called skipper Virat Kohli complains about a 59-meter boundary on one side. It was a game at Birmingham, Edgbaston, where India were comprehensively beaten by 35 runs, failing to chase England's massive score of 337 for 7 last year. In his new book On Fire, published by Headlines Books, distributed by Hedgehog India, Stokes analysed each of the England's game in the World Cup. Arguably, the way Mahendra Singh Dhoni played when he came in with 112 runs needed from 11 overs was even stranger. He appeared more intent on singles than sixes. Even with dozen balls remaining, India could still have won. There was a little or no intent from Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Rohit Sharma, Kedar Yadav and Virat Kohli. To me, while victory is still possible, you always go for broke. Stokes wrote in his book to be published. He revealed that England dressing room left, and basically the English dressing room, they felt that Mahendra Singh Dhoni tried to take it deep so that the run rate remained intact. However, Mahendra Singh Dhoni remained unbeaten on 42 of 31 balls, but most of the runs came in the last over when match as a contest was over. There is a theory in our camp that Mahendra Singh Dhoni way of playing has always been the same. Even if England can't win the game, he takes it right to till the end, which we have already seen in many matches in IPL also. Mahendra Singh Dhoni always tried to make sure that India run rate stays relatively healthy. That's what Stokes wrote in his book. His big thing he always been to give himself a chance of winning by being at the crease for a final over, but he generally likes to stick around and get as close as to the target as possibly, even in a losing cause. In fact, England new bowler Chris Wokes and Jofra Archer kept tight leash on Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli as they consumed nearly 27 overs for their 138 runs stand. The way Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli played was mystifying. I know that we bowled brilliantly. That's what Ben Stokes he wrote in his book. Well, during this period, but the way they went around their batting just seemed bizarre. They allowed their team to get far behind the game. They showed no desire to put the pressure back on our team and contend, instead of just drift along the tactics, and there was clearly playing into our hands. That's what Ben Stokes he mentioned in his book. He also said that and he also wrote in his book that the Kohli explanation about the short boundaries sounded a bit weird to him. Yet it was weird to hear the India's captain Virat Kohli about the size of boundaries at the post-match presentation ceremony. I have never heard such a bizarre complaint after the match. It's actually the worst complaint you could ever make. Both teams have to bat out there, get the same number of balls. So how can the playing area's dimensions be an advantage to one team to another? He further wrote, I would say that the intent, the fans, and those people who watched that match, even I watched that match. Every single ball I remembered of that cricket match. and I think so there was no intent from the Indian cricket team. They intentionally wanted to lose that match. I also want to mention here that Ben Stokes has mentioned in his book that the Pakistan cricket team was the hardest team to be beaten in the semi-finals if they would have qualified for the semi-finals. But India never wanted. They thought that New Zealand will be a better or a easier team to be beaten in the semi-finals. That's why they preferred New Zealand cricket team. And then we saw what happened with them. Man proposes, God disposes. So that's what exactly happened with Indian cricket team in the semi-finals. India, they would have won that semi-final if rain would have not intervened that match. But I think so the rain intervened the match, and the match was moved to the reserve day, and that's what exactly happened. There was a moisture on the pitch next morning, which New Zealand seamers, they exploited areas on the pitch and the conditions, because it was overcast, cloudy, and we all remember what then happened. There was a lots of memes after that match viral. Match between England and India. The Pakistani spectators or the Pakistani cricket fans, they also wanted India to win because that was Pakistan's last chance. But that never happened. Even Pakistan, they still had chance. Had West Indies, they if they would have beaten New Zealand in the league matches. We all remember the Carlos Brathwaite historic innings in which he took the match so close that West Indies, they would have won that match, but there was a catch which was taken on boundary, and that also take all the hopes for the Pakistani cricket fans and the West Indies cricket fans also. But in the end, I would say Pakistan, that's what Ben Stokes has mentioned in the book, that India never wanted Pakistan in the semi-finals. That's why they lost that match intentionally. Also, I want to mention here that the second thing which he has mentioned in his book is about the Ashes match, that he had a before that historic innings in 2019 Ashes match between England and Australia. He had a chocolate bar and a piece of chicken. That's what he has mentioned in the book, that his dietitian and his team management, they didn't know that, and he had that chicken from that takeaway before scoring that memorable innings and win the match for England. If you like my video, please share it, and also please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Bye.